Yeah, exactly.
On the right?
Yep. Oh, I see. There was the better way further back. Oof, man. Did some crazy ass lean over there.
Line.
Oh, really? No, 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 no. Here's where the puzzles start.
Ah,
This is where the puzzle starts.
Yeah.
The puzzle here, if we decide, is this doable or not doable?
It is definitely doable.
Then do we bypass the problem or do we solve the problem?
Okay, let's solve it.
Right, so let's try to solve it and let's see how we do that, right? And see what lines we choose and where we go. And this is where we get stress tested, because otherwise when it gets difficult, it's nice to just keep on going.
Yeah, that's true. But if we have nowhere to go.
Yeah, but we do.
Nope.
Ah, that was like, yeah, exactly. And you see the starting from zero and choosing the lines at this point. Yeah, exactly. So you will be going up to the left simply and then to the right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like that?
Yeah, you will be going up to the left where the rocks smooth out here. Yeah. So this one is a mistake, right? To even hit this rock here is a mistake.
Yeah.
We want to clear all the way to the left. We just want to go here to the left. We have done this with our bicycles. We have done this kind of practice with our bicycles, right?
On the bike it would be a bit easier.
It would be easier, but the difficult part we would practice the same way.
Yeah.
So it's just the relative difficulty that is different. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Right? That was nothing. Wait for me then. Wait for me. Looking at these rocks and looking where will my pedals hit, where will my pedals not hit. What do I want to go around, what do I not want to go around, and so on. So I go up, I float up, I float up, I float up, I dip. Whoa.
Whoa!
There I hit the
That was a
pedal.
big pedal scrape.
I got the big pedal scrape on this because I turned while going up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, okay, will I clear it? I will clear it, but I will not clear it if I turn while going up. Then I got the pedal scrape. So I have to rethink about that navigation.
Yeah, very good.
And that's it, you know. One mistake and then one correction. So was it possible or impossible or impossible or feasible or plausible? Right? Even this, sometimes it's better to go over the big rocks, around the rocks.
Yeah.
Could be idea to go through the highest point instead, over the highest obstacles.
Here, by the way.
Let's go to the right.
Yeah. I think I always tend to go up.
Yeah.
I like hill so much.
Yeah, exactly. So going down, we're just going to go down here. We're going to end up at some rocks here. Going to navigate around these rocks. Here's a high rock. There, just go over. Just go over instead of making that choice. So now we have left, right, and down. Look at this down here. If we look at this down and how we're going to go down, we have a line there where we have a rock, but we even have this line here. This line here is acceptable. That one we have a huge rock where we might have to navigate around, but we can navigate it around in many ways. This could be possible, but we'll lose control on the way down.
You can,
and we'll need to speed through.
Yeah. I wonder if you can.
I wouldn't even take that. I would just take the exact middle.
Yeah.
I would just take this. There's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
Just that tiny jump there.
If you're not in the right place.
Yeah. Is this a question of braking or flowing? This is not really much of a question of braking.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of what we saw earlier, the skate park. They
Yeah.
have these drops here.
Yeah.
As long as you kick the
Yes.
wheel down,
Yeah.
you should just
Yeah.
be fine.
You can start from further back if you
Yeah,
like,
because
so you don't have a zero start to a drop. Yeah. So if you flow it down, you follow it down, right? You follow it down and you follow it down. Bravo, nice, right? And this is the feeling of losing control while going down.
I can do it better.
You can do it better?
Yeah.
All right. So the center line is the huge line. Yeah. Good. Nice. Oh, very close to hitting the sides there. Yeah. Good job. Nice.
But not super clean, but
You want to see something funny? Get up.
Oh yeah. Oh. It looks harder to go up.
Now you're going to see how to torque the wheel up. Do the same line. The same line is great.
Oh, I was tempted to.
Yeah.
Not that I-
There. At that part there is where you need to torque the wheel up. And to torque the wheel up, you have to do this. When you reach that part, you have to do this on it to push it up and push your body up and forward. So this becomes really...
A bit more speed also.
No, you had the perfect speed. What you just needed to do was torque it up that part.
Okay.
Yeah. You can even go more to the right. You can go more...
I was tempted to go on the left because it seems so much smarter.
Each one is fine. Everyone is fine. Because going up, we can choose the line better than going down. Going down, we want more space. So we'll figure it out, right?
I mean on the left.
Oh no, that's just cheating.
Yeah.
That's unlike you. That's very unlike you.
On the left is easy.
Yeah, but then you're doing something else.
You said it was fine.
Yeah, I thought you meant the left of the allowed space here. Yeah.
It's an opportunity to go down again.
Yep, exactly. That's
Oh, that's the button.
very good way to see it. And there's the feeling of losing control going down, right? Then it's better to crouch.
Yeah, right, I'm too high.
Yes.
What?
This is not like the best place to figure out how to torque a wheel, so
Okay.
we'll see. Get a rolling start. Kick it.
Yeah.
Like le skateboard. Too far back on the pedal. We'll see. Yeah. Right. Falling off the front.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Let's take a rest because we need separate drills for this. Otherwise, we're just learning to fail. Going up something like that. How's your pulse? 134.
130, yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's
Yeah. We gotta start doing like me, smoking and doing cardio. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna lose some control going down.
really good.
So I flow it down, and now here, and then here, and here I have to torque it up. Torque it up.
Whoa.
And I made a bad decision. When I got up this, I should have gone up there. But I had too much momentum.
Yeah.
And it was too late for me. It was easier for me to go straight, but going up this was maybe not the best thing, and on moss. I lost traction. But it's fine because I was going more up than I was going down, so even with the loss of traction, I didn't slip.
Yeah, you were on your way.
I was on my way. So everything went better than expected. I accidentally succeeded.
But if you would see only your clip, seems like this piece of cake.
Yeah,
But this one is not so easy.
it isn't. And even the way that I felt on the wheel, it just felt terrible. I felt very, very uncomfortable. Yeah. And I was thinking about making things perfect. I was thinking about taking off my sunglasses, for instance, because they're not enough high contrast for this shade that's here. And I was thinking maybe I should just throw off my sunglasses.
What about your pads on this?
The pads were great. Without the pads, I wouldn't have been able to torque the wheel. I would have just fallen off the front.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, without the pads, no chance. I would have just torqued here, the wheel would have stopped and slowed down, and my body would have continued forward, and I would have just fallen off the front.
Just like it happened to me.
Just like it happened to you. Exactly. So there is an advantage, right? But let's see if you can get around that.
Yeah.
But not here. We'll play with that somewhere else at a speed bump, right? So now we'll just roll on through it. So we got that over there, and then we got this over here, right? So let's go this way. Yeah, this can get interesting.
Yeah. No shit.
This will be totally fine. take the big branches and roots, you know, and it's a lot of high-speed decisions, but as you've done this on a mountain bike.
I'm trying to read where the pedal will scrape.
Every time you predict the pedal is going to scrape, then you go on the obstacle instead of around it.
Yeah. All right. Not so confident on this one, but let's see.
It will be nice.
See, not confident. I'm
No.
not even starting correctly.
Yeah. You have a perfect straight line almost, and then keeping to the right. Great, 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 great. Perfect. More or less what I was hoping for. Very nice. Very nice.
There's really a case of you think you need to go around the obstacle,
Yeah.
but you don't need it.
No. It's better, usually over would be the best choice, because otherwise, you know, the tire can go over, and we're practicing jumps and speed bumps and skate parks and control and so on.
Yeah.
We just go over it. As long as it doesn't stop us, and we can go over pretty big obstacles. So it's cool.
With a suspension wheel on this.
I think things could go two ways. We could also fall off the front with suspension, because the wheel will get shorter, and then the moment arm will become shorter. We can accelerate off the front. Or what do you think? Do you think that?
It would be like really easy.
Yeah? Could be. Could be. We will never know.
We will.
Float down here. I'm gonna go down here.
Nice.
No big deal. There I had the benefit of a huge tire. So I had the disadvantage of not being able to make quick corrections, but the benefit of the huge tire. So I'm not as in such a big need of making those corrections. With the 16X would be easy to make corrections and have a benefit of a semi-large tire. But I still think that the V10F is like one of the best off-roaders, and I've done off-road on a V10F. Good stuff. And when you get that,
Because my first one was quite random.
yeah, exactly. It becomes very random.
Yeah, you go where it goes.
Yeah. We follow and flow with the wheel,
Yeah.
right? Follow and flow. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Great, great, great. Right? You hit this, you lost body posture, so you ended up on the balls of your feet,
Yeah.
right? You ended up more like on your toes than with your heels down, but then you regained body posture, but then you lost the possibility.
Yeah, directional control
Exactly,
at some
so you
point,
can no longer correct to the left because you had too much forward momentum and
Yeah.
a bad foot position, right? But you did a beautiful, graceful catch, and I see this that you did now as a success and not as a failure, because you did the bulk of it. You did the important bulk of it. This kind of routes becomes very interesting because the path that you can choose here are very many, and this is the interesting one. How to handle that one. Aim for that one and handle that one.
I mean, the best line is on the left where your camera
The
is.
best is on the left, exactly.
But you're blocking it.
I'm blocking it because this is the situation that you want to learn. So the V10 just torques through everything, right? That V10F just torques through everything.
Yeah, you
It's
just
great.
the wheel.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Ask it to go where
Yeah,
you
it's
put your
crazy.
weight.
Yeah. So I don't know where we're gonna get to from here, but damn, we're gonna find out. All right.
I'm wondering about the line on the right.
Yes, the line on the right is the one that you want, and then
Yeah.
convert to the middle of the right section.
Yeah. Okay.
So you hit the pedal.
You think?
Otherwise you wouldn't have teleported off the front.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Because what happens when you hit the pedal is that the wheel instantly stops and we will fall like a pancake.
Yeah.
And I have done it enough times to recognize what it looks like.
Yeah, it stopped instantly.
You just, how was your judo practice in doing a ukemi forward roll, your aikido forward roll, or you know, you just get teleported to the ground.
Yeah,
man. It's brutal.
It was surprising.
Yeah.
Because so far it just flows forward, but
Yeah.
not this time.
Yeah. You're just teleported on the ground,
Okay.
right? There's no chance to walk off or run off or anything because it stops you so damn fast.
Yeah.
So here comes the interesting part now. You're gonna walk it up. You're gonna walk it up and see if you can hit the pedal or not, instead
Oh,
of
I
us
see what you mean.
speculating whether
Yeah.
we hit it or not. So we're doing the walking trial
So I
here
see.
and see.
And
You can
then-
see where you hit.
Is it here?
You can see where you hit. Look at this.
Because I thought I was...
You actually here,
Oh, yeah, there's a mark.
you're missing something here.
Oh, I didn't
There's a mark
anticipate
here,
this one,
right?
yeah.
You're a shitty vegan.
I
You
damaged the plant.
You damaged the plant.
Yeah,
man.
I'm eating them.
Is this fresh? No, doesn't have to be. Let's see. Let's observe the. Let's analyze the line here.
Because I was also kind of wiggling left and right.
Yeah.
For,
So the pedal
adjustment.
doesn't really have to hit, right? But also we can slip off the root. That can also be the wheel that slipped off the root.
But it was really brutal.
It was brutal.
Bam.
Yeah. It just the wheel instantly stopped.
And you didn't hear spinning.
No.
Oh,
No. It just instantly stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
brutal. It's brutal.
I'm
So
fine though.
it's doable. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You know, I've fallen like that too, and it's very educational. Feels amazing. Feels amazing. How's the wheel?
The wheel is fine.
The
I'm
wheel
happy
is
I had
fine.
the wrist
You're
guard.
happy you had the
Wrist
wrist
guard,
guards? Yeah,
wrist guard.
I've hurt my wrist falling like this, you know, so it's shit.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Again.
and this time, slower.
Oh yeah.
Slower. We don't have to have a lost sense of control going up. What we want to do is a surgical incision. Right? You have high pedals, you have big pedals, you have everything. You have everything. Right? There I saw immediately you lost traction on that route because you cannot ride up that route, right?
Yeah, it was.
You cannot ride up this route
Scraped it.
and you cannot ride up this route.
So it's
So
here.
this is the difficulty in how we get up. If you do this, you're going to hit with the pedal
Yes.
here, right? If you try to go in between here, you're going to get stuck with the tire also. You have to
This is where
you
I
have to
scraped the
you
pedal
have
earlier,
to
yeah.
slice.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You have to slice.
Interesting.
Now so we're going to see if I fall or not doing this. And now we're going to see how the choice of lines works out. I'm going to stay down when I go up these routes, and I'm going to torque it with a push. I'm not going to go with a linear constant momentum and then something is going to slow me down and I'm going to get stopped. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the obstacle and I'm going to cheers.
One by
try
one.
to rip it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to try to rip through it and see how that works. So I'm up here and I'm here. So, and that's it. Then I run out of gas because I lost my posture on my left foot.
But you jumped the wheel now.
I didn't jump it.
A little bit.
I torqued it. I did
Ah.
not jump with the hooks. I actually was not aware that the hooks are there.
Okay.
So I torqued the wheel. And I torqued the wheel by doing this.
I see.
Right? And this is where we use our knees to torque through the wheel. So I'll try again and try to do it without losing posture because I was very, very nervous. And if I do this with my shoulders, then I'm nervous or anxious. Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. So, will it be easier or harder with it? I don't know if I'm familiar enough with the wheel and the pads and everything. I don't know if I've done this with the 16X or not, right? But we're back to the torquing, right? And we couldn't do the torquing over there, and we couldn't do the torquing over here, because the torquing is a separate technique, right? And some things are natural for some people, and some aren't. So we would just need to do a separate torquing exercise.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah. So the torquing is actually, it's not just torquing, it's bonking. So it's torquing and bonking. We torque to bonk, and then we convert the energy. So yeah.
Yeah, it was so effective when you did it that I thought that you were jumping.
Yeah. With the 16X,
But here, yeah.
if I had done this with the 16X, I would have flown over that.
Okay.
I would have flown over it, because with the 16X, you can ask for the 2200 watts
I'll peak,
at low speed,
yeah.
and it will just BAM! And it will fly. It will fly over it. I would have flown over it and it would have been great.
And then you jump because you jump over the
You
obstacle.
jump because you're bonking.
Mm.
Right? Like we would do with a sidewalk curb. That's how I treated that, like a sidewalk curb.
I see.
Not something to ride on, but something to hit and fly over.
Mm.
I'm not familiar with bonking this wheel, right? So I don't know how it will respond to bonking. The pedals are higher, right? And it's very free. I don't know where I will get stuck or not get stuck. That was like 5 bonks. That was 5 small bonks. Because
Yeah.
you just have to give it a tiny, tiny bit. You can bonk like with 30% power compared to the MSX, and it just gets the acceleration cue
I
and
see.
goes through the obstacle. So this is like riding on autopilot because of how lovely torquey it is. Pads or no pads, because these damn huge pedals, man.
So do you kick the front of the pedal?
No, I torque with my knees.
Ah, with the knees, okay.
Yeah. So when I torque with my knees, I'm just pushing forward. I'm just doing this, basically.
Mm, I see.
Like if you were going to come to an obstacle and I'm
Yeah.
behind you, and you and the wheel are one unit, and I just go like that.
Mm.
And I push it through the obstacle, and when I do this, then I shorten
Mm.
my body as well. And when the wheel goes up with me, I let it flow up because I already have that knees.
Yeah, I see.
But we need to do that on a speed bump.
Yeah.
Like the
Ah, I
one
see,
we were
yeah,
riding last night, that you were riding around them, that I was riding over them.
yeah.
That's where we bumped.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, but that was great. It was you know, great.
Yeah.
I can't say that one is better than the other in this aspect, right? They were simply different, as always. Yeah, 15% battery left on the GoPro. A lot of battery left on your V10F, and this one says full battery. So,
Is it? We can charge if you want. I have a USB-C battery pack.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, this is a long enough clip.
Yeah, yes. It's like one number.
Let me know if this was a long enough clip. Otherwise, he has a charger with him, and I have a huge memory card, man. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed our shenanigans. 2-week rider, man. 2-week rider, right? You don't have to learn everything in one day, right? But damn, you come a far way, man.
Practice.
Yeah. Hey, you went down a hill that I didn't dare to go down because everything was wrong and I hate it, right? There you go. See you in hell.